I know my blog has some reach beyond the shores of our tiny island nation of Singapore. I would like to share a conversation I had with a reader from Hong Kong some time ago. Reader says, "Hope you don't mind a guy from Hong Kong dropping a line. I used to stay in Singapore for a few years back 20 years ago. As far as I know, Singaporeans at that time liked luxury items and luxury home as well. It is kind of having face, isn't it? Glad to find your blog which shares a different view from them. Personally, I do agree with your mentality, but I think you would appear a bit odd." AK says, "I think having face is more important in Asian societies compared to Western societies. I could be wrong, but this is from my own observation, and Hong Kong is probably the same as Singapore in this respect." Me? I am crazy, I assure you. Reader say, "You are right that face matters in Asian community, so does it in Hong Kong as well. I am not sure if I still understand Singaporean correctly now, but as far as honkies, I think they are more pragmatic than their counterparts. I don't say they don't care about face, but when it comes to money, they prefer money more than face. People on the street don't put many luxury branded things on them. I think they like the money better." I did find that you guys discussed a lot on financial freedom, but don't you guys have the CPF, which is supposed to support the retirement living? Is it not adequate for the purpose, or you guys just want a better than standard living, apart from the possible and unpredictable retrenchment? Guys, here in Hong Kong also has a growing concern about financial freedom because our MPF, which is a copycat of your CPF, but much less effective, is just a joke. We really need to be on our own feet after retirement. No, you are not crazy at all, but just pragmatic and rational." AK says, "Thank goodness we have the CPF. However, not every CPF member knows how to make good use of it. For those who know, who are able and willing to, they could have at least $1 million in their CPF by the time they retire from active employment. Enough or not? That depends on the individual. A problem with our CPF system is that the government allows members to use their CPF savings for too many things, and people forget the primary purpose of CPF. More and more CPF members who have used their CPF savings to pay for their homes might find out as they grow older that they might not have enough CPF savings to fund their retirement. Is it true that Hong Kong people are more pragmatic than Singaporeans? Do they care more about having money than having face? I don't know, but I know that housing cost is through the roof in Hong Kong, and I know that unlike our CPF system, the MPF does not provide a relatively reasonable risk-free return. So, perhaps, this is why they are more worried than Singaporeans about their personal financial health. I was once told that if we can climb the corporate ladder in Hong Kong successfully, we can do well anywhere in the world because it is that stressful. I am very fortunate to be a Singaporean, and this is one blessing I count all the time. My fellow Singaporeans, we might not be crazy rich Asians, but if we do the right things, we will be pragmatic rich Asians. If AK can do it, so can you.